And I'm super excited for today's video because I'm going to be showing you how I did this awesome waterfall braid. I don't know what to call it. Waterfall braid into space buns. I posted this picture for the last day of the 30 and 30 Twist Me Pretty challenge because we were supposed to come up with our own hairstyle. And this is what I came up with. And everyone loved it so much I was like, I'm gonna do a tutorial on it. Don't forget to, okay, let's get into it. Okay, first I'm going to take a rat tail comb and start parting. So I'm gonna brush all my hair back and then use my temples as a guideline to make a part going back to the crown of my head. And I'm kind of angling it just a little bit so it'll just look a little bit better in the front. That's just a preference. You can go straight back if you want. So I part on one side and then I'm bobby pinning the side of my hair to get out of the way for a second, and then I do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now I'm just going to continue that part down the back of my head all the way down, and I'm just taking a ponytail to get the rest of the hair out of the way, and I'm doing that on both sides. And I'm removing the bobby pins just so the hair doesn't get caught. Now I'm gonna add some dry shampoo just to add a little bit more volume. Okay, right now if you want to, you can leave some pieces out at the front of your hair. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna sweep all the hair back on top of my head and grab basically just all the hair on top of my head up until the crown of my head, and then take that section and divide it into 3. You can't see the hair as well, but as I get further down you'll be able to see it better. I'm just going to do a normal braid. Bring one section of hair over the middle and then the other section over the middle. Normally, if you were doing a French braid, you would just add hair to the section that you're about to cross over the middle. Instead, you're going to drop the section and bring it over to the front to get it out of the way. You can like put it over your nose or in your mouth or with a clip like a normal person. I'm not normal though. And then pick up a section of hair and that is your new strand. So just replace the strand that you brought to the front and cross it over the middle, and then do the exact same thing on the other side. Sorry you can't see it super well. You'll be able to see it better the further I get down. So bring it to the front and then pick up a new section, and then that becomes your new section and cross over the middle. And you're just gonna keep doing that. You're gonna keep dropping sections, bringing them to the front, and picking up new sections right underneath. And you want to take like medium-sized sections. You don't want them to be super tiny, but not super big either, because you want the braid to look a little bit more detailed. It just turns out cooler that way. So yeah, I'm just going to keep dropping sections and picking up new ones to add into the braid. You want to be a little bit careful not to pull too tight on the drop sections, just because for this waterfall braid, it doesn't have anything to grip onto on one side because you're dropping sections on both sides. So just be gentle, don't pull too tight. You don't need to worry too much about it. And I'm just gonna do that all the way down. Also, one thing to note is when you're dropping sections, you don't have to hold all of the sections in your mouth or in the clip or whatever, just the one that you just dropped, because it'll kind of hold the rest of the sections by itself. Once I get to the bottom of my head and there's no more hair to add in, I'm just going to do one more stitch of a normal braid. So bring one section over the middle and then the other section over the middle and stop. And now I'm going to bobby pin this section just to hold the braid in place. Okay, and then you can let all the hair down. And now we're going to add in the sections to our ponytails so we can make our space buns. So I am just bringing the sections that are at the top of the braid kind of towards the middle of my head, so when they're added into the ponytails, they're more separated. And I also am making sure that the hair that is being added into the ponytail all the way around, even on the front of my hair, is super smooth. And if you have issues with the bigger sections toward the top laying out too flat so you can't tell that it's a waterfall section, just twist it once or twice and it won't look twisted, it'll just lay a little bit better. And I just kind of keep messing around with the sections until it looks the way I like. And you want to make sure you're placing the ponytail like right behind your ear so the waterfall pieces have a chance to kind of stretch out. And if there's a waterfall section that you didn't like how it ended up being placed, you can kind of shift it a little bit and then stick a bobby pin at the end of it and it should stay where you want it to. Okay, now I'm just going to take one of the pigtails and start a fishtail braid. I'm doing a reverse fishtail braid just because it feels better, but you can do whatever. If you've never done a fishtail braid, all you have to do is divide the ponytail in half and take a small section from the outside of one of the sections and bring it across to the inside of the other, and you just do that all the way down. And then I am going to just take a bobby pin and put it at the bottom of the braid to kind of hold it there temporarily while I stretch it out. And then I'm going to add an elastic to the end of the braid, and then I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, now I'm just going to make 2 buns. So I'm just wrapping the braids around itself and then tucking in the ends underneath the bun so they're well hidden, and bobby pinning the bun in place. You can use as many bobby pins as you need. You can even use spin pins if you want. Those are awesome. And then I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. You want to make sure you're using good bobby pins. Sally's has like these awesome bobby pins if you're looking for some good ones. And then you can remove the bobby pin from the bottom of the braid, and you're done. That is it, people. Just practice a little bit and you will have it down in no time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye!